大家好. Welcome to Learn Mandarin Chinese in 5 minutes YouTube channel. Li is the 37th most common Chinese character, so you are probably quite familiar with it. However, here is the question. What makes Li, 里面,里头,里边, and 内 different from one another? They all have something to do with insight, but each one has a slightly different meaning. What li really means, how to use it, and how it contrasts to other similar terms will all be covered in this video. Let's get started. The Chinese character li indicates the inside, interior, or within a certain range. Most commonly used in everyday language for physical spaces or locations. For example, 书包里 inside the backpack, 房里 inside the room, 脑子里 in the mind or inside the brain, 眼里 in one's eyes or in one's view. Frequent words using 里公里公里 kilometer, 邻里邻里 neighbor neighborhood, 乡里乡里 one's hometown or village, 暗地里暗地里 secretly, 卡路里卡路里 calorie. This is a loan word. 骨子里骨子里 to know something deep down. The Western Zhou dynasty saw the earliest use of the pictophonetic Chinese character Li in inscriptions on bronze artifacts. The term Tian, field, and earth, 土, are combined in its original form to denote a place where people live. Later, it was extended to include communities or neighborhoods. It was also used in ancient China as a unit of length. One li is equals to about half a kilometer. The traditional character also appeared during the Western Zhou period and is a phonetic semantic compound. It combines the symbol for clothing, yi, with a sound component, and its original meaning refers to the inside of clothing, opposite to 表, which means the outside. Number one, when using li in the beginning of a sentence, you do not use 在. For example, it is incorrect to say 在房里有一只狗. You should say 房里有一只狗. The verb 在 is used to express existence in a place, so the sentence structure is subject plus 在 plus place. For example, 狗在房里. Number two, li is used when common nouns refers to a place or location to indicate inside. But if the location is a place name or geographical name, li is normally not used. For example, 花园里种了很多美丽的花. There are many beautiful flowers planted in the garden. 花园里，他是班里的捣蛋鬼。捣蛋鬼 is a playful and colloquial Chinese term used to describe someone who likes to cause trouble or mischief. It is often used to refer to children who are naughty, mischievous, or enjoy playing pranks. 捣蛋 means to cause trouble, make mischief, or to play pranks. 鬼 literally means ghost or spirit, but in this context, it refers to a person who has a playful or mischievous character. 他在东京里住了1个月. You cannot say 他在东京里住了1个月. This is because of the place name 东京。南京街有很多美食店。There are many food stores on Nanjing Street. So for this sentence, it is also wrong to add li after Nanjing Jie. It is wrong to say Nanjing Jie li. If you want to use li, you can say 这里是南京街最著名的美食店. So this is the most famous food store on Nanjing Street, referring to a specific restaurant in Nanjing Street. Let us now compare these four terms and see whether they are interchangeable. The Chinese terms 里边, 里面, and 里头, although they all mean inside, they differ somewhat in their meaning and nuance. The following explains how to use each of them. 房里传出奇怪的声音. Strange sounds are coming from inside the house. Li. This is the most common and concise. It is a simple and neutral way to indicate inside the house, suitable for both spoken and written Chinese. 房里边传出奇怪的声音. 里边 emphasizes the inner side or inside area of the house, often used in spoken Chinese for a more casual tone. 房里头传出奇怪的声音. 里头 adds a conversational tone more common in northern China. This is suitable for dialogue or informal speech. So when you are talking to a friend and you heard a noise from the house, you can use 里头 or 里边. 房里面传出奇怪的声音 emphasizes the interior and it is more formal than 里头 or 里边. 他心里有说不出的委屈. He feels an undescribable sense of bitterness in his heart. This is the most common and straightforward expression. 心里 is the standard and most widely used way to express inside one's heart or mind. It is most suitable for both spoken and written Chinese. The more informal or colloquial way to say will be 他心里边有说不出的委屈 or 他心里头有说不出的委屈。他心里面有说不出的委屈. You can use both. 心里头 is more colloquial and 心里面 is more formal and precise. 春天里百花齐放. In spring, hundreds of flowers bloom together. For this sentence, you cannot change 里 to 里面, 里边 or 里头. 他在里屋休息呢. In this sentence, you cannot change 里屋 to 里面, 里边 or 里头 because 里屋 means inner room and not inside a room. If you want to use 里面, 里边, 里头, you can say 他在里面的房子里休息呢 or 他在里头的房子里休息呢 or 里边的房子里休息呢. What about nei? Let us now compare li and nei. Just like li, nei also has the meaning of inside in English. So are they interchangeable? Let's find out. Firstly, nei is a written language and formal, whereas li is more commonly used as a spoken language and less formal. 校内, you can say 校内, but you cannot say 校里. You have to say 学校里. 校内 has a broader meaning and is more formal, whereas 学校里 focuses on being inside the school building and is informal. 室内 not 室里,教室里. 室内 refers to any indoor space like classroom, gym, etc. It is used for general indoor areas, whereas 教室里 it means inside the classroom, only refers to the classroom. Number two, nay usually relates to limits, deadline, or specific boundaries, while li is more commonly used for physical locations or time frame. 彼得必须在一周内完成计划书。一周内 is equivalent to within a week, emphasizing a deadline or time limit. That means Peter has up to 1 week to complete proposal and it should be done by the end of that week. If we were to say 彼得在一周里完成计划书, we are focusing on the timeline, the time frame. It suggests that Peter is incredibly productive and completes proposals in just 1 week, while others need a longer time. Let's compare these two sentences. 公园里禁止吸烟 and 公园内禁止吸烟. Although both phrases mean that smoking is not allowed in the park, when we use li, it is commonly used in everyday language. This phrase has a more casual and conversational feel. It suggests that smoking is not allowed anywhere inside the park, but the boundaries are less strict. If you were to use nay, it is more formal and is used in official or written context. This phrase is often seen on formal signs or legal documents. It suggests a clearer and stricter boundary, implying that the smoking ban is enforced by rules or laws. Li is used in everyday speech. It can be a written and a spoken language. Li mian is more of a spoken language and emphasizes the inner area. Li bian and li tou, they are more informal and colloquial, whereas nei is often used to express limits such as time or space. It is commonly used in both formal and neutral contexts, especially when referring to a deadlines or boundaries. That is all we have for you today. Let us know what you think about this video. Leave a comment and we will get back to you ASAP. Thank you.